Thank you, friend. I like to consider myself a bit of an expert on many subjects related to the Isles, creatures, folk tales, and some misconceptions. Folk tales? I'll save that for you to read in a book. There are many creatures in the Somerset: trolls, goblins, sload, mud crabs, and the undead, to name a few. Trolls in Somerset are hardier than in other places. As teleportation is a common way to travel in Somerset, there is not much on the paths from town to town. I believe this has allowed trolls and other creatures to not be limited by population, therefore able to evolve into a better form of themselves. The climate of Somerset is not harsh like some of the other provinces. You won't find many hunters here for those reasons. And if you do stumble upon a hunter, if they are not dead, then they would be very talented in their art. Folk tales? I'll save that for you to read in a book. There are many creatures in the Somerset: trolls, goblins, sload, mud crabs, and the undead, to name a few. Goblins were here, but no more. Many years ago, before the Oblivion Crisis, many Ultima took goblins as slaves. Barbaric, I know, and foul-smelling as well. But by the time the crisis was here, all goblins were domesticated to a degree. If you were the lord of the land, an Oblivion gate opened up on your door, a fleet of goblins would have been the obvious first line of defense. It appears all the Ultima lords and trainers with goblins used them to defend themselves and their property. The result was not pleasant for the goblins or the owners. Since that time, there were few that tried training trolls. Some were successful, the others. There are many creatures in the Somerset: trolls, goblins, sload, mud crabs, and the undead, to name a few. Ah yes, the sload. A nasty bunch they were. Smart too. In the first era, all races of Tamriel joined forces to eliminate them. Did a pretty good job too. They were never all killed, but a good lesson was taught to them at that point. They have not bothered us in centuries, but you might stumble upon one of their dens in your travels. You might even see a few statues. They are not really statues, though. Reflect Magicka, my friend. Reflect Magicka. There are many creatures in the Somerset: trolls. Not much to say, really. Same group you see in all parts of Tamriel. Ours are a bit smaller. Not sure why. There are many creatures in the Somerset: trolls, goblins, sload, mud crabs, and the... Somerset has always had issues with rogue necromancers sprouting up corpses here and there. Most commonly you will find zombies and skeletal mages. Rarer is the Lich, a necromancer's dream to become undeath themselves. They don't seem to realize they'll mostly be mindless corpses. Not all of them, but most. Well, there are many rumors and stories about Somerset. Some true, some not. The Crystal Tower being destroyed, infanticide, and racism. The Crystal Tower was a place where all Ultima and Aldemiri knowledge was stored. It was greatly damaged during the Oblivion Crisis, but not destroyed. It was also relocated. Chins held too high, but who would have expected that turn of events? Well, no one knows. Some think the Thalmor were involved, others the Sigils. Others believe it was designed by a Daedric prince and simply returned home. Well, There are many rumors and stories about Somerset, some true, some not. The Crystal Tower being destroyed, infanticide and racism. It is quite simply not true. Written almost a millennium ago by some Eric of Gauls. We are just like our kin. We celebrate life and cherish birth. There are many rumors and stories about Somerset, some true, some not. The Crystal Tower being destroyed, infanticide and racism. It is silly for anyone to think that. Eric of Gauls wrote many things about our people. The Thalmor seem to look down on everything that is not Thalmor, including their brothers and sisters. Not all Thalmor are elves, and not all elves are Thalmor. None would be quite boring if there was only one race. Only a fool would want that. The Thalmor's contract with the Empire? Well, it isn't without reason, but you will never hear it from either side. The Septims were never good with elves, and the Dominion were never good with power. Still, I can understand why they banned the worship of Talos. I'm sure humans wouldn't appreciate elves worshipping someone who slaughtered their people. Respect comes through sovereignty, when it does not come from conformity. Perhaps one day there will be peace. Hey there. Sir. Farewell. Hello. Good day. Hello. Well met.
何か用でも？何？
ああ。急げ。
Good day.
Hello, I see you.
Thank you. Next, you need to find ground blood moss. Should be some in Mandas.
Good day. Well met.
Good day to you.